So we've got ourselves a new, well, a couple of evolutions in fact. And the first one we're going to look at is starring role. Make your right mid the lead and take the spotlight from the left mids. List your name above the title and add cam, finesse shot plus, pinged pass plus, and a 5-star skill with a bit of extra info as well in terms of upgrades. We've got 5 levels to grind this out, 80,000 coins, so not necessarily the most expensive, but so if you're looking for coins, check in the description for El Dorado. Depending on the coin amount that you're looking for, the delivery time is displayed on the website, and you'll see lots of different trusted sellers with reviews on specifics and also the ability to be able to pick who you want. It will also show how much they have in stock, and obviously you can see that they are verified members. There is 100% refund ability and also 24/7 support if you need any questions with your coin needs. Also, if you head over to Trustpilot as well, you can see over 30,000 upvotes for them. You can see how reliable they are. Obviously great feedback across the entire board with El Dorado. So when on checkout, make sure you are using the code JT11 for 5% off your order every time. Discount code JT11. Now let's get back to the video. Still very interesting. Max 90, 93 pace, 85 defending, 9 playstyles, yada yada. Must obviously be right mid. We are going to get a cam position as it already suggested. The half winger, we're going to get the 5-star skills. If you've already got a 3-star skiller, I'm assuming, because do we get an extra? Oh no, you do get the 4. So at the minimum, you are getting the 5-star. By the looks of it, pace is going to go up to 90. Vision gets upgraded. We obviously get a few play styles as well. Long passing goes to 91, shooting to 90, physicality to 84, crossings up, free kicks up, dribblings up. So it is a pretty substantial upgrade. Now, who can go in here? That's going to be the big question. So if we already have rapid, we will get the finesse. That is a cold design as well. Like, that is a beautiful team of the season evolution. You get, what have you got to do? 1 match, 1 match, 2 match, 2 match, 2 match. So pretty standard. I mean, can you do that in any one? Squad battles, rush. So you can do it in rush, which is nice. You can't do it in the live foot friendlies after level 2. So if you've got any Immortality League, if that's still about, you can't do it there, obviously, but you could do it in the other kind of ones that get somebody to leave anyway. We then have the likes of Salah. He would obviously inevitably get pinged pass as he's already got the finesse. So if you've got somebody with a playstyle already, you will get the finesse shot as the first one and miss out on the pinged. I'm absolutely fine with that. Obviously, if you wanted to go with somebody, we can go with somebody who can obviously just get the right mid. I mean, it's a good balance upgrade. It's a nice shooting upgrade, if anything. So I'm a big fan of that. Rodrigo could get both of them. He's not going to get no sort of pace. I would be looking, to be honest, Jairzinho is probably the perfect example of this. You could obviously go Salah and Elise, and I can imagine they are going to be 2 of the kind of more better players that will go into this. So let's have a look at FUT.GG, as I imagine we should have trending players already. Hansen's going to be a great shout, obviously. So Hansen, the Sancho that we got from the season ladder, bit of Maddison. I mean, that's pretty good for the cam, actually, especially because how much is he? He's not much, is he? 55,000. Is he still available? Oh, I don't know, actually. He should be, but he might just be going. How long has he got left? 23 hours. So if you wanted to, I mean, that's a solid upgrade for him in terms of giving him the playstyle plus that does work for him personally. So that's not going to be a bad shout. Obviously, Saka, I feel like waiting now is probably inevitable. He's going to get a team of the season, so I would personally wait for that one. If I'm being brutal with him, I don't think this is the upgrade for him. JJ's solid. Obviously, Palmer, any upgrade. Again, another one that might get it. It seems like he's gone quiet, but he had such a good start to the season. I don't see him not getting in there, or at least getting something. Like, I mean, remember, we are getting moments as well. They will battle them out, so there will be team of the seasons and moments. So we are going to get a lot of players that maybe don't necessarily, like a perfect example would be Rodri. If he was playing, he more than likely gets a team of the season. He's been out for so long, he more than likely gets a moment or something. The moment he got team of the year. Dembele is obviously in here. He's obviously got a double play style plus. Could go with the Garnacho, finally getting an upgrade for him as well. Elise is obviously a shout. Gavi is a centre mid. Does go more attacking, so you could go with the anchor on him as well. Not a bad shout, I'm just saying. Throw that in there. Beckham, I mean, it makes him more shooting, but I wouldn't necessarily go crazy on him. For me, Jarzinho, I can't believe Jarzinho is so far down. I really thought that was a pretty good option, to be honest, but he might just not be the one. I know he's got another upgrade on top of this. Hansen's obviously going to take the steal here. She's just outrageously good in any card that you give her, so I think my personal ones as an SBC, Maddison would be kind of one of the options I'd be looking at. Then obviously if you was looking at kind of a bit further down as an off choice, you'd be looking at maybe the icons of a Jarzinho potentially, maybe a Schweinsteiger if you're looking down that route, but it wouldn't necessarily be my go-to. I think Hansen, Salah are going to be the two gold cards that I would consider. Dembele, which version of this? I was going to say, this is going to go through a few of the different upgrades, but he has got multiple cards that might be able to go in this. The main problem is if you've got the the total free positions already, might stop a few of the cards if they're going. So Maddison for me is a solid option, but I feel like he will drop off. It's just the fact that he's an SBC, so everybody can get him. Hansen, well, I mean, Hansen's cheap as anything. I think you watch 52,000, so anybody technically could get her, but in an SBC, Maddison's there quite a lot. We've got a Barbo as well. Like I say, if you've not bothered with the 500k, granted, it probably takes you about 500k to get to that 92. There is the option to upgrade him as well there, so it is a possibility. In terms of the overall, we are going to get a 12 at the minimum, so you're going to have to look further back than that if you want to go for another upgrade as well. Say you don't want to get them to 91, you want to get them to like 88, 89 for a future Evo, then you'd obviously have to look 12 ratings prior to the 89 and you'll be able to find where you're going with there. Overall, solid upgrade. I must admit, I'm a big fan of the actual Evo itself, so we will obviously put somebody into it. I'm probably going to go maybe even a cheeky Hansen. I'll see. So let me know who you're going to go with and we'll check out the other Evo.